Coming into any position that feels comfortable for you on your back. We'll just take a few moments here to close the eyes. Take a couple deep breaths. And settle yourself in. Feeling yourself land here on your mat. Noticing how you feel in your body today. Really allowing yourself to acknowledge any stress or tension, anxiety. You're letting yourself see yourself. Not trying to shove anything off to the side, but just kind of allowing yourself to arrive just as you are. Noticing if there's any intention that you'd like to set in for your practice today, taking a moment to do so. Take a full inhale through the nose. And open the mouth, pressing the air out. And then inhale to stretch your arms over your head, stretch your legs long if they're not already. Just kind of waking yourself up here. And then we'll pull the knees all the way in towards the chest. Find a little movement, rocking side to side. You can open the knees and circle them around. Going in both directions. And then landing the feet flat to the mat. Let the heels be pretty close to your sit bones. We're going to take a few rounds of a rolling bridge. So make sure your feet are parallel to each other, pointing straight ahead. We're going to take an inhale, lifting the hips and sweeping the arms up and back behind you. And then exhale, gently release your hands and your hips back down. And inhale to sweep open. Exhale, release. A couple more. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Let your glutes engage as you lift. Inhaling, support your whole back body. Exhale, coming down. Take one more like that. Inhale to come up. And exhale to come down. From here you can draw the knees back in towards the chest. Feel your whole spine lengthen onto the mat. We're going to shoot the legs just straight up to the ceiling. You can play a little bit here with rolling out the ankles, flexing the feet, pressing through the heels, just kind of shaking it out. And then we're gonna land the arms just long by your sides. You might even kind of hold on to the edges of your mat here, feeling really kind of grounded. And then start to draw your belly in to your low back. So you're gonna feel your low back kind of press into the mat even more. From here, we're gonna take some, I think they're called like switch kicks. You're gonna kind of flutter your feet, alternating and go all the way down, and then just float all the way back up. Starting with the other foot in front, coming down, and then floating back up. And notice here if there's a point where your low back really arcs off the mat, and pause before that point. So you might not come all the way to the floor. Breathe. Go at your own pace. Notice if there's a lot of strain building up in the neck. See if you can avoid that. Couple more. Let's take one more. Coming back up. All right. From here, we're gonna bend the knees so the shins come about parallel to the floor. Now notice here there's a tendency to let the knees come a little bit closer to the chest. So let your palms press into your thighs and encourage your thighs to be parallel to the wall in front of you while the shins are parallel to the floor. So that's gonna ask more of your core strength, bringing your knees away from your chest. Now you can keep your hands where they are, kind of gently touching the thighs. I have my elbows on the mat and then letting my palms land on my thighs, and you're gonna keep your hands there like a little stopper so the thighs don't come past that. Again, drawing the belly in, find length in the low back. And we're just gonna keep this 90-degree bend in the legs and tap the right toes down. Inhale to bring the knee back up. Exhale, tap the left toes down. The right leg doesn't move. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, keeping that same bend, tap the toes. Again, going at your own pace, you'll alternate legs. Breathe. The slower you go, the easier it's gonna be to find the places where your body is kind of compensating, right, and shifting the effort to where you might not want it to be shifted to. So I encourage you to go pretty slow here, being really mindful of what is actually working in your body. I like to sometimes press my fingertips into my belly to just make sure that that is engaged in doing the work. We'll take a couple more. Still breathing. Let's do one more on either side. Beautiful. Bringing back to center, you can let the knees fall right into the chest. Give them a squeeze. Little rock side to side. And you might circle the knees around open. All right. From here, let's take a big rock, coming into a boat pose. Coming up onto your sit bones. And we're gonna land the elbows behind us. So we're in almost like a forearm boat pose. A little bit more core work here before we get all the way into our flow. So from here, your knees are still bent, and we're just gonna play with straightening and bringing them back. Straightening, bringing them back. See how low your heels can get, again, without adding that arc in your low back. Breathe. Might be kind of shaking a little bit here, I know I am. Really waking up those core muscles today. Let's take two more. And last one. Beautiful. You can press yourself all the way up into a seated position. Just cross your legs. Take a moment to kind of ground yourself down. You can land your hands right on your thighs. Lift up really tall. We're going to take a couple swirls around here. Some big body rolls in the upper body. Breathing. Take one more in this direction. And then just a little pause at center and switch your direction. Let's take one more. Coming back to center. And then from here, take an inhale, sweep your arms up over your head. And exhale, sweep your fingertips back behind you, tipping them up onto the mat. We're gonna take a big inhale and lift the hips, let the knees drop down, and find a big stretch across the whole front body. Think about tucking your tailbone and pressing your pelvis forwards and up. Take about one more big inhale. And exhale, gently release and press yourself forwards, coming into your tabletop. Sending up knees under hips and wrists under shoulders. We'll take a few rounds of either a cat-cow, or if there's something else your body wants, you can just kind of move around in like figure eights, hip circles, maybe a little shifting forwards and shifting backwards. And then when you're ready, just make your way into a child's pose. You can let your knees slide open wide. Let your arms stretch out really long in front of you. From here, we're going to lift the gaze ever so slightly, looking forwards, and slip the right arm underneath the left arm, coming into a thread of the needle in your child's pose. About one more big breath here. With your inhale, slide that right arm out, and exhale the left arm under the right side. One more full breath. Using the inhale to slide the left arm back out in front, stay for the exhale. And we'll just start to pull our way up through a tabletop. You can tuck your toes and lift up into your downward facing dog. And here, just taking some petals and kind of shake things out. We'll take a walk coming all the way up to the top of the mat, finding your way into your fold. Soften the knees a little bit, letting the head hang heavy. You can grab for your elbows, shake it out. Shake out the jaw and the tongue. Maybe scrunch up the face and release it a couple of times. With your next exhale, release your hands and really slowly round yourself up to standing. Letting the shoulders slide down and back at the top. Find Tadasana. With an inhale, sweep your hands all the way up. And exhale to fold all the way down. Inhale into your halfway lift, lengthening the spine forwards. Exhale to fold. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, hands sweep all the way up. Then exhale to fold all the way down. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, hands all the way up. And exhale, hands to your heart. One more time, just like that, sweeping up on the inhale. And folding all the way down, empty out. This time, inhale, halfway lift, stay here, and bend your knees however much you need to get your fingertips to touch the mat. We're gonna leave the right hand down, And reach the left hand up. Your right knee is going to be bending here. Your left leg will begin to straighten as you come into this twist. Keep lengthening the tailbone back and the head forwards as you open your heart up towards that left hand. Take one more big inhale to reach. Exhale, circle the left hand down. Bend both of your knees as the left hand lands. And inhale, reach the right hand up. The right leg will begin to straighten. The left knee stays bent. Find that length through the spine and spin around it. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release the right hand down. Take an inhale, find your halfway lift again, lengthen out. And then exhale, plant your hands, step the right foot back, finding your lunge. High up on your fingertips, we'll press back through the heel, slide forwards through the chest, take a big inhale. And then exhale, planting your palms, stepping back, find your plank. Building that solid plank piece. We're gonna shift the whole thing forwards and keep the belly engaged, lower all the way down with control. Everything touches at one time. Untuck your toes, baby cobra, peel the shoulders back. And exhale, downward facing dog. With an inhale, lift your right leg high, keep the hips square. So just like opening up like a pair of scissors here, your right toes pointing down. Let your left heel be heavy as the right heel flies up a little higher. Take an inhale. And then exhale, draw your knee to your nose, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, press the legs straight back, hips still level. Again, exhale, knee comes to nose. Inhale, pressing back. Exhale, knee comes to nose. Stay here for the inhale, lift everything higher. And exhale, step that foot in between your hands. Again, coming up on your fingertips, find your lunge. Press back through the left heel, open up through the chest, take a big inhale. And exhale, hop that left foot forwards. Halfway lift here. And fold. Hands to the sky. And hands to your heart. Inhale, sweep the hands high. Exhale to fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, steps the left foot back. Take your one big inhale to stretch. Exhale, steps the right foot back. Finding your plank pose here. Build it really strong. We're going to shift the whole thing forwards, tippy toes. And then you can lower just halfway down for chaturanga. Belly still engaged. Slide the heart forwards, press into the tops of the feet. Shoulders are down and back. Exhale, feel your belly press you up. Downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg straight up and back, hips staying square. Couple of breaths here, finding this split shape in your legs. The right heel is heavy, the left heel is buoyant. Take a big inhale. And exhale, knee comes to nose. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, curl it and hold it there. Lift everything higher and then step that foot through. Take a big inhale to lengthen and exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift here and fold. Sweep your hands all the way up and hands to your heart. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, sweep your hands high. Exhale, fold. Inhale for length. Exhale, we're gonna fold and step to plank, or if you wanna jump, you're coming right to chaturanga. You'll take your version of a flow. You can always modify or skip. And we'll meet back in down dog. Let's inhale the right leg straight up and back. Exhale, pull the knee to the nose. Inhale, press the leg long. Exhale, with control, step that foot softly in between your hands. Take a big inhale to lengthen. Exhale to tap your left knee down, untuck those left toes, sweep your hands high, Anjaneyasana. If you need to pad your left knee here, go ahead, grab your blanket or fold your mat. And then find that drop in the tailbone, that scoop in the belly. Breathe. Take another big inhale. As you exhale, palms come together in front of your heart. Take another inhale to lift the chest. We're going to turn to the right, hooking the elbow. From here, tuck your left toes and pick up your left knee. And keep lengthening from your left heel to the top of your head and spinning your heart open. We'll take another big inhale here. As you exhale, drop your fingertips down, coming into a lunge. Press into your right foot, kick your left leg high, find a standing split. Still warming up those hamstrings, so it probably won't be a really deep one. Let the head be heavy, let the heel be buoyant. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, left knee behind right knee, curling into a ball. Inhale, open it back up. Exhale to curl. Inhale to open. Exhale to curl. Inhale to open. This time, exhale, curl, and let your left knee come all the way down to the mat. Sitting down for a cow face pose. We're going to drop the right knee on top of the left knee. Shimmy your sit bones down. Lift up tall. And exhale to drape forward. Loosen up the jaw, the tongue. Take another breath. We're going to come back to our seat, lifting up. So a little extra challenge here today. If you can, we're going to try to come back into a standing split without using the hands. So you're going to step that right foot onto the mat and rock your weight forwards. Your fingertips can come down as your left leg goes up. Taking a big inhale to lift that left leg high, and exhale, bring your feet together, big toes touching. Inhale to Utkatasana, sitting down, sweep the arms up. We'll stay for the exhale, really draw the belly in and sit way further back. Take another full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. And exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, sweep the hands high. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Again, exhale, you can fold and step, or jump right to Chaturanga. Take your version of a flow, and we'll meet up in down dog. With your inhale, sweep that left leg straight up and back. The left leg is engaged. And exhale, curl the knee to your nose. Inhale, press it back. And exhale, step it all the way through. Take an inhale here to lengthen. Exhale, tap the right knee down, untuck those toes, press down into the mat, sweep your hands high. Find your Anjane. Find your big stretch in the front of your right thigh as you drop the tailbone and square the hips. We'll take another big inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Stay for another inhale to lift. Exhale, turning to your left, find that twist. Hook the elbow. Use it for leverage to deepen. And then when you're ready, you can tuck the back toes and lift the back knee up. Press through that heel. Draw the belly in. Breathe. Take another breath. With your exhale, fingertips can come down to the mat. Press into your left foot, kick your right leg high, find that standing split. Think about pressing your left foot down, lifting your left hip up, and wrapping that outer right hip a little bit down. Take a big inhale to lift the leg high. Exhale, right knee behind left knee, curl into a ball. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. This time we'll exhale and curl all the way down to the mat. Coming down for your cow face, dropping the left knee on top of the right knee. Finding your sit bones, lift up tall. And exhale, fold when you're ready. Let the breath slow down for a moment here. Release any gripping. Take about one more breath. And slowly coming back to your seat. Again, option to play with doing this no hands. We'll step the left foot onto the mat, rock your weight forwards, kick that right leg up, and then your fingertips can drop down for standing split. Take a big inhale to lift. Exhale, bring your feet together, big toes touch. Utkatasana on the inhale. Sweep the arms up and sit down. Wrap the belly in like you're wearing a corset. Breathe. Take another breath. Use the inhale to shoot up to stand, and exhale, release your hands. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale for length. Exhaling, fold, step, step, or jump. Take your flow. Coming back to down dog when you're ready. From here, let's inhale that right leg up and pull the knee to the nose. Press it back and step it through. This time, keeping the back knee lifted, we're going to come all the way up into a high lunge, dropping the tail, squaring the hips. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, cactus your elbows out to the sides. Inhale to re-extend. Exhale, cactus. Try not to lose the knitting of your low ribs. Inhale to extend. Exhale, cactus. One more time, inhale to extend. Exhale, cactus, and hold. From here, we're going to stay with this kind of cactus on the inhale. And then exhale, flip it upside down like you're pressing your palms back. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale to come back up, and then exhale, warrior three. Shift your weight forwards, keeping the cactus arms if you can. Pressing back through the left heel, draw the belly up and in. Breathe. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades together. Those arms are active. We're going to take another inhale. As you exhale, start to bend your right knee. Keep the left leg strong. Bend until you can't bend anymore. Drop your palms, drop your left toes, and sweep your right foot back into a one-legged plank. Shifting onto your left tippy toes, lower halfway down, chaturanga. Press back up. Pull your right knee into your chest. Step it forwards. Cactus your arms and lift back up into that same warrior three. We're going to open this into a warrior two. Drop the back foot and open the arms up. Woo. Take a couple breaths here. With an inhale, reverse your warrior. Sweep all the way back. And exhale, side angle. That can be elbow to thigh or maybe hand down to the mat. Reach up through your left fingertips. And then exhale, wrap that left arm around your low back, taking that half bind. Let that help you peel the chest open. Still long through the top of the head. Take about one more breath. You can start to release your left arm back up. And exhale, coming into a low lunge. Drop your hand, lift your back heel. We're going to tap the left knee down and straighten out that right leg, coming into a half split pose. You can pad the left knee if you need. Flex your right toes and lengthen your chest. Breathe. Take about one more breath here. You're gonna shift your weight back into a low lunge, picking up the left knee. Plant your hands. Option to keep the right toes floating as you move through your flow, or you can tap them down, take a regular flow, or again, you can always take no flow at all. We'll meet back in down dog. I'll take that on the other side. All right, from down dog, let's inhale the left leg straight up and back and pull the knee to the nose. Inhale, press it back, and exhale, step it through. Ground down, rise up, high lunge. Taking a couple of breaths, just settle in here, find your foundation, find your belly. Take a big inhale to reach up. Exhale to cactus your elbows wide. Inhale, re-extend the arms. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, extend. And exhale, cactus. Hold it here. Take the inhale, opening the chest. As you exhale, fingertips point down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down. Really press your palms back. Inhale, back up. And exhale, warrior three. Launch yourself forwards with your cactus arms. Adjusting your hips, drop the outer right hip, draw the belly up and in. Really strong here through the whole body. Take about one more inhale. As you exhale, just start to bend your left knee, moving really slowly. You're going to elevator yourself down until you can't anymore. Your right toes tap, your palms touch, your left leg floats back, one-legged plank. Shifting onto your right tippy toes, press down into a one-legged chaturanga, and then press back up. Pull the left knee to the nose, step it in between, and float back into your cactus armed warrior three. Take an inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Nice work, that was hard. Take a couple breaths. Settle it in. Inhale, reverse your warrior, sweep it back. Exhale, side angle, your choice of variation. Hand to the floor or elbow to thigh. We're gonna reach up through the right arm and then find that half bind, wrap the arm around. Let that just give you a nice stretch in those arms that we're just doing some work. Spinning the heart up, breathing. Take about one more breath. With an inhale, re-extend the right arm up, and exhale, circle the hand down, finding a lunge. Take the inhale here to lengthen. Exhale, tap the right knee down, straighten the left leg, half split. Flexing the left toes, move the left hip back in space as you move the heart forward. Breathe. Take about one more breath. And start to shift your weight back into a low lunge. You're going to plant the palms. Option to keep the left foot floating as you sweep back into a one-legged or regular plank, taking your version of a flow. 2 feet come to the mat for your back bend, and we'll meet in down dog. Full breath in, and a full breath out. We're going to take that one more time on either side. We'll move a little bit quicker. Let's inhale the right leg up, and exhale, knee comes to nose. Inhale, press it back, and exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, cactus your elbows. Stay for the inhale, open the chest. Exhale, fingertips point down. Inhale, lift the fingertips up. Exhale, warrior three, launch yourself forwards. Take an inhale here. Exhale, slowly lower yourself down with control. Left toes tap, palms tap, right leg goes back, one-legged chaturanga. Press back up, pull the right knee in, step the right foot through, cactus armed warrior three, come back up. Take an inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. This time, exhale, half moon. Right fingertips come down, left leg floats up. Find that big stretch across the whole body. And here, option to wrap your left arm around your low back, finding a half bind. You might find that right hip crease, and just let that really help you open the chest even more. Take another big inhale. Reach the left arm back up. Exhale, drop the left fingertips down. Square your hips. You're in a supported warrior three. Take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale, standing split. Hinge yourself down. Take a big inhale to lift that left leg. And exhale, bring your big toes together to touch. Utkatasana, sweep the arms up as you sit down. Hands together in front of your heart. Take the inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, turn to your right, hook the elbow. Notice here if your left knee crept forwards, pull it back. Draw the belly in, press your palms to twist. Turn your gaze down, look at your right big toe. Start to pluck your left foot off the mat, take a big step back, coming into your twisted lunge. Strong left leg, open the chest. Take another big breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat, low lunge. Taking the inhale here, we'll plant the palms, kick the right leg up and back, this time opening up the hip. And then coming through your three-legged dog, you can take a flow, maybe it's one-legged, or you can come right back to down dog, pedal that out. And we've got one more side, just like that, and then we'll start to bring it down a little bit. Let's inhale the left leg up and pull the knee to the nose. Inhale to press it back, and exhale to step it all the way through. Grounding down, rise up, high lunge, inhale. Exhale, cactus your arms. Stay for the inhale, open your chest wider. Exhale, fingertips point down. Inhale, lift your fingertips back up. Exhale, warrior three, shift yourself forwards. Take the inhale here to lengthen. Exhale, slowly bend your left knee, coming all the way down into a one-legged plank, left leg floats. One-legged chaturanga. Press it back up and step that left foot back through. Pressing into your left foot, cactus your arms, come back up, warrior three, inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Full breath in and full breath out. Inhale, reverse that warrior. Exhale, half moon, tip the whole thing forwards. Let this be a nice stretch here. You can wrap the right arm around your low back if you want to play with that bind. Try to unclench your left toes and say, can you ground through the corners of that foot? Press through the back foot. Take another breath. With an inhale, reach your right arm back up. Exhale to drop your right hand down and square your hips so you're in a supported warrior three. Take an inhale. Exhale, hinge yourself into your standing split. Last time, lift the right heel, drop the head, take an inhale, and exhale, big toes come together. Utkatasana, sweep the arms up, sit down. Bring your hands together. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, we turn to the left. Hook the elbow, keep pulling the right hip and the right knee back. Looking at your left big toe, we'll start to pluck the right heel off the mat. Take a big step back, coming into your twisted lunge. And then just find that length, find that twist, and breathe. About one more breath. With an exhale, release your fingertips down. Take the inhale here. And it's going to kick that left leg up. Three-legged dog, bend the knee, open it up. And from here, it's your choice. You can take a one-legged flow, a regular flow, or no flow at all. We'll meet in down dog. Breathing here. From your down dog, let's shift everything forwards into a plank. Pause here, breathe. And wide knee, child's pose, sitting down. Sitting back, maybe the arms want to sweep back by your side. From here, you can start to press your fingertips down, coming up into a seated position. Bring your knees together. Feel your spine lift. We're going to sweep the arms up overhead. Bending the right elbow, land the left hand on top. Notice if your ribs are pressing out here and drop them back in. If this kind of seat is painful for you, you can come into a different kind of seat, or you can slide a prop between your heels to give yourself a little boost. We'll just take another breath or two. Using an inhale, reach your hands back up, and then just exhale, other side, bending the left elbow. Give yourself a nice little stretch there. Let your head lean a little bit back into that arm. Take about one more breath here. Inhale, reach your hands up, and exhale, sweep them down. From here, we're going to drop the right hip over to the right, so your heels will kind of scatter to your left. You're going to still be a little bit sitting on your right heel, and we're just going to reach the left fingertips out and take a big stretch with the right arm up and over. Soften your shoulders, stay open across the chest. Another breath. Use the inhale to float back up to center. We'll pick up that left foot and step it outside your right knee, and now move that right heel out from underneath your butt so you can sit fully down for a seated twist. Grounding your left toe down. Sitting up nice and tall, take an inhale. And then exhale, wrapping your right arm around the knee to turn to your left. Keep pressing your sit bones down to lift up tall, and exhaling, twist a little deeper. Really hug that knee in. Get a nice outer hip stretch by doing so. Take another breath. Slowly coming around, you can take a quick counter stretch to the other side. And then coming back again, we're going to do another little no hands experiment. So you're going to pick up your left knee and stack your knees like they were. Come back up onto your heels. I feel like this is like we're being arrested by the cops or something. And then drop your left hip down, coming into your seat. And then you can drop your right fingertips off to the right side. Sweep that left hand out, around, and up. Take that big side stretch. Breathe. One more breath here. Inhale to sweep all the way back up. Pick up your right foot, step it outside your left knee. And again, come both sit bones down. So you might need to move that heel out of the way. Ground your right big toe down and lift up really tall. And then when you're ready, the left arm wraps around that knee to twist you to the right side. Think about when you twist, really making space between your vertebrae, and then twisting, right? So we're not grinding anything in the twist. Take about one more breath here. Gently coming around through center. You can take a quick counter pose. And then coming back again. Option to play with no hands one more time. We're just gonna come into our butterfly. So you can bring the soles of the feet together and let your hands land as you ground the sit bones and lift up. And exhale to fold. Take a full inhale, big exhale. Slowly press your way all the way back up and close your knees up like a book. Come to the top of your mat, grounding down, lifting tall. We'll reach the fingertips out in front and take a slow roll onto your back. Breathing gently. Eventually landing, let your knees fall all the way in towards your chest. You can give them a squeeze and take a rock side to side. And we're going to plant the feet flat to the mat. Again, letting your heels be pretty close to your sit bones. You're going to find a figure four, crossing the right ankle over the left knee. And then again, you can grip the sides of your mat here. We're going to press into the left foot and lift the hips up, finding a figure four bridge pose. Think about dropping your right knee down, but you might even bring your fingertips to your hip bones and just double check that they're about level, right? So that right hip isn't dropping. Feel your belly draw in, feel your tailbone lengthen towards your left calf. Engaging your glutes, take another inhale. Exhale, gently release. Move your hips to the right and let your figure four drop to the left, coming into a twist. Let your right arm fall open. You can turn your head. Take about one more breath. And then just gently floating yourself back up. You can step both feet onto the mat. Bring your hips to center. We'll cross the left ankle over the right knee. Again, you can plant your palms by your sides, or you can grab your edges of your mat. Make sure your right heel is pretty close to your butt here. You're going to press into that right foot. Engage the back body muscles, so your glutes, your low back, and then can you tip your pubic bone up a little bit towards your ribs and engage your belly. Again, you might use your fingertips to check in with the hips. Breathe. Keep lengthening that tailbone down. One more breath. Exhale, gently release. Slide your hips to the left and let your knees drop to the right. Let that left arm fall open. go, one more breath. Gently coming back to center, we'll step both feet flat to the mat, move the hips to the middle. And let's just step the feet out wide, let the knees fall into touch. Finding constructive rest in the legs, reach your fingertips straight up to the ceiling. And then wrap your right elbow under your left and eagle wrap your arms. Draw your elbows up and away from your chest. And exhale to pull them back down. Inhale, let them slide up. Exhale, pull them down. One more time, inhaling, sliding them up. And exhale, pull them down. Release your arms straight up to the ceiling again. Inhale. And left elbow under right. Eagle wrap. Take the inhale to slide your elbows up. Exhale, pulling them down. Inhale them up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Let your knees fall to either side of your arms and grab your feet, your ankles for happy baby. Lengthen your whole spine down to the mat, and you can take a little rock here. When you're ready, you can pull the knees into the chest. Curl up into a tight little ball and squeeze everything together. Take an inhale. And exhale, release yourself into Shavasana. It might feel nice here to let your arms sweep up over your head. Just let your body kind of spill onto the floor, however feels most natural for you. However the breath most easily flows without effort. Let your breath start to deepen. Bringing your awareness back to your physical body, you can start to find some movements in fingers and toes. Little rock of the head. Big stretch through the whole body. And then when you're ready, rolling off to either side, find your fetal position. And start to slowly press up into a seat. Keeping the eyes closed as best you can. Let's take an inhale, lifting the shoulders into the ears. And exhale, slide them down and back. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Bowing your chin. Thanking yourself for your time today. Take a big inhale through the nose and open the mouth to let it go. I thank you guys, as always, for joining me here. Namaste. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed. I know I got a good sweat going on that one. Good. All right. Well, yeah, I will see you hopefully tomorrow for our, what is it? It's going to be Thursday, chill flow. So have a great day. Bye, guys.